Hey, what's going on guys? Mark back in the workshop on Mark's Aquatics. Well, we got there guys, 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to all you guys who have been following me, subscribing up to me and following me over the last year and a half. Couldn't believe I get to 10,000 subs in such a short time, and I hope you're really enjoying it. I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart, really do appreciate it, and I'm really glad you're enjoying the videos that I'm doing on the breeding, all this stuff we've got going on here, like a mad chemistry set, and hopefully I'm making it easy for you guys to follow along with the breeding fish and all that sort of stuff. What I was going to say, I made a video yesterday. Now what we're going to look at in this video is the Endler crossbreeds that we did a while back, and I'm just going to have a take a look. I'll put a few in a tank here. They're not in there anymore, I've taken them out, but we're going to put them in back. I'll put them back into the bench tank. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some pictures. Now, I didn't think I'd hit 10,000 subs. I made the video yesterday and I thought we might hit 10,000 subs today. We have, but anyway, in the video I said we might. So we're already there. So I'm going to be doing the draw probably on Wednesday's video for that Fluval Bug Bites food that they kindly sent me, which is brilliant of them. And so I'm going to get onto the video now. So stay tuned and you can see some of these lovely little Endler hybrid colours and colorations that we got out, and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay guys, so I've just repositioned the camera, and I thought I'd give you a little bit better view, try and cut some of the glare down so you can see some nice clear pictures of these little Endler Guppy crosses. Now some of them have got lovely black tails which are starting to flow out, and they've got that lovely orange and yellow up by the gill, that one on the bottom there. Couple of more have got mauves and lovely blues. They've got some absolutely stunning mixture of little colours there, and there's a nice one up the top just coming into frame. There he is, beautiful little triple shaped tail with the blue on it, with the Endler body and that Guppy female blue that she had running through her fins. And they all vary if you look, but there's some absolutely beautiful little hybrids in amongst those, and I've had so much fun over the years breeding Endler fry out and just picking out the best ones. Some people have asked me as well if about line breed. Now when you mix two of the guppies together like this, Guppy and Endlers together, obviously you've got those throwback genes as well, and you're not really line breeding as such. Line breeding, you keep putting the same one, the same family, the best of the same family back in, and then you line breed out those best ones that you can get. You keep putting those back in. But you've also got to remember as well that guppies can hold the sperm as well, so they can have maybe 3 or 4 clutches of babies from that same one mating. So you've got to keep on breeding those. You've got to breed that out, and you've got to breed the colour that you want back in. So like if you were like the one with that little crown shaped tail there, you'd keep that one, you'd get a nice female Endler which is pure, which hasn't been crossbred, which has come up from a baby, so you know that no other fish is bred with it. Okay, so you've got the back genes from that, but once you put them two together, then you can start to line breed those, and you can keep on removing the ones, rehoming those ones that you don't like, keeping those nice colours back in, and keep throwing them back in. And that's how you just create your own little strains and your own colour forms, and it's really interesting to do it. Look at that one on the bottom there with like a little snake skin flame tail. I'll try and zoom in on that little guy a minute, because he is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And that is all from the same fry. So he's got the Endler body, and there he goes. He's got that Endler body, and I've just put that bit of food in there for you, so hopefully they'll gather around that and we can keep them a bit busy and occupied. You can see that diverse colour range that they've got in there, and when they start, and like I said, they haven't matured yet, they're still growing. Those tails are going to get more flow in them, they're going to get richer in colour, but we really have got some stunning little fish come out from them. Now Mum's next door. I'm just going to stop a minute, I'll pause you a moment, and I'm just going to actually move them, pan the camera across, because I haven't got a light. I'll pinch this light from over her tank while I set this one up, just to show you guys all these colour forms that we've got here from the two. And I'll show you, because she's literally about to explode again with maybe another 60 babies, and they're going to be hybrids as well. So I'll just turn you off a minute and I'll come back and we'll show you Mum. Right, okay, I've just put some bloodworm in there. Now this is my old girl. I've got a soft spot for this little girl. You know that, guys, if you watch my channel. She's only got one eye. She was born with one eye. I know a lot of you people are going to say, oh, don't breed that, you're going to have, you know, it's going to be bad and it's going to be all this and that, but you've just looked at the fry next door and they are absolutely pristine. Now she hasn't got an eye that side at all. There's not even an eye socket that side. She was born without an eye. It's completely smoothed over, and I've always had a soft spot for her because she was always out eaten by everything else, because obviously she had that blind side and she's had to work twice as hard to get food. But the other side, that little beady eye there, you can see how big she is. And she's probably around 2.5 inches long, I would say. She's a real big one. She's probably got a bit of Dumbo in her from somewhere along the line, but you can see the black long tail that she's got and that lovely blue flash in the bottom by her anal fin there. And that's what I bred with, and so she was bred with one of those and one of the black bar Endlers, believe it or not. Little tiny black bar Endler managed to pair with her and mated with her, and she's literally just about to go again. You can see normally when you can tell when guppies, when they've got a round belly, you know they're definitely gravid. You can see that gravid spot on the back there, that little dark spot, which is the fry, which are all inside in that little ovary, all in that little, all in their little belly there. I was looking for another word for it there, but it didn't spring to mind. Sorry. And but you'll find out when they start to get really gravid and they're really going to let go of those the pregnant, I should say. They're not gravid with eggs, they're live bearers. So I've got too many fish in here. I see I'm breeding so many different things that I'm getting mixed up with my terminologies now and what's right and what's wrong. But you know where I'm coming from. I'll correct myself. I won't edit it out. And but you can see now, well, you can't see at the moment, but she's very flat on the bottom. And that's when you can tell. Normally they go very deep belly right from the back of that gill case, and then you'll find that they go quite flat across the base, across the bottom of her belly, and that's going to be the time when they're going to start releasing. So she's not right there yet, but I wouldn't say she's maybe a week away from dropping maybe 40 to 60 fry, could be even more. She had a good lot last time. Not sure how many. One of you guys was counting them, and they reckon that there was about 40, I think. But it's an amazing little trip when you're breeding fish, guys. It really is, and it's something that, you know, that I've done, and I'm passionate about, as you know, and I just absolutely love it. So we got old one-eyed mum there who bred with an Endler, and I can just pan you around slightly now. There, you see that Endler? Not that one, the second one, the one below it, going up the glass there. Now that's a true black bar Endler, the one with a little fork tail. There he is, and that's what paired up with her to get all these lovely little babies. Now I'll put the light back over the top again and we'll go back and have a look at these babies, which are semi-adults now. But you can see how much that colour mixes in. Some of them have got dark fins, some of them have got red flashes in them, some more orange. Absolutely beautiful fish, they really are. And in a tank with a nice planted tank, you know, nice heavily planted tank where your nitrates are going to be nice and low. Everything's going to be, these like softish water. They just completely pop. They really do. They look at the colours in that tail there, little orange spots. They really do pop. And especially with the lighting that's around today, some of it's absolutely spectacular, the lighting you can get around today. And you can mix the different colours, the different hues, and you can really make these fish stand out. Look at that little guy, look, posing away right in the middle there. Now that's a true black bar. There's another one at the bottom. But you can see there's some lovely colours there from those little fry that we had on that first hybrid video that we made here in the workshop. And it never gets old, guys. It never gets old. Absolutely love this. I've got another little video going to be coming up soon. I'm going to be doing an update on the pygmy corries. They're doing well now. I got some footage when they were just hatched, and I'll splice all that together for you, and I can show you some of the babies. I think out of all of them, I think we got about 5 or 6 out of the eggs that were hatched. Some of them didn't hatch. Obviously you don't get huge hatch rates sometimes. Sometimes they can get a little bit of fungus on them. But it's all part of the game, you know, and the more you do it, like I say, I'm not specifically breeding one time. I'm trying to go through all different species for you guys to show you how easy you can breed these fish. And when you read some of these books, you think you need a science degree to do it, and that's completely the other end of the scale, because it's not true. Once you replicate the conditions that these things like, they're going to do what nature's put them on the earth to do. They're going to breed for you. And as long as you've got them in a tank where there's no predators, or there's nothing's going to bully them, or all the things along that nature, you know. I mean, you're going to end up with some beautiful little fish. You really will. Just like these little guys, who I think are stunning. I mean, you can go down the shop and pick these up for £3 or £4 each, and you'll be away. So look at that, absolutely spectacular little coloured fish they are. And the colour patterns and varieties is endless. They just keep coming. Endless, no pun there, no pun. Endless, I should have said. Anyway, they're having a good go on that little bit of shrimp food there. That's the shrimp food that I make for my yellow sakuras, and they absolutely love that. I make that out of stinging nettles and different things that I've put in there. You can go back, I've got loads of I've got about 300 videos there now, guys, if you want to pop back and have a look. That's some of the things that I've made, DIY projects, jellyfish tanks, all kinds of stuff I've made now over the last sort of, I'm not sure how long we've been doing this for now, about maybe just over a year and a half, I think. We've nearly hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm making this now, it's Saturday, you're going to be watching this tomorrow, and hopefully we might have hit the 10,000 subs then. We can do the giveaway a couple of days later, and one of you guys is going to win that Fluval Bug Bites little bundle there. So good luck to all you guys who have who've subbed up and left a comment on the 10,000 sub giveaway. Make sure you do that, because it's a random picker on there, and it's only going to pick out obviously one winner, and it'll randomly pick one of you guys from the comments. Okay, so make sure you pop back to that 10k video. It's only about 9 or 10 videos back, I think. It's not many, and if I remember, I'll stick a link in the description for you. But there you go, there's your little update. It's not going to be a very long video today, just a little update, and of some of the colours that you can get out and colour morphs that you can get. And obviously, if you want to make, you know, you can breed them with all different types of guppies. There's all the snake skins, there's so many different varieties now of guppy males that you can breed, and females that you can mix and match and do all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of purists out there, I know, saying, oh, what are you doing it? Black bar endlers, you know, they're quite rare now and everything. Well, I've got another, I couldn't tell you how many. I've got another tank in my shrimp room which is just all pure black bar endlers, and there's nothing else in there apart from them, and there's maybe 100 in there. So I just did this just for an experiment, just to show you that it can be done, and what kind of little fish and what little surprises that you're going to get when they start growing up. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go on that little note. I think we've shown it quite a nice little lengthy episode there. Don't want to keep it too long. Anyway, like I always say, guys, you're all stars. Thank you so much for being part of the channel, and all your regular comments, all your views. It all makes it worthwhile. And even without YouTube, I'd still be doing this every day and every night in the workshop here anyway, because I absolutely love it to bits, and always will do. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to wish you all farewell. Take care of yourself, you're all stars, and I'll see you on the next episode of Mark's Aquatics. Bye for now. Just me and my guitar.